All right. Hello, TikTok people. We are just taking a cruise little walk. We're at the Des Moines, Washington pier, just taking a walk. Of course, if you don't recognize the area, this is the famous area. Of course, we all know about the Mary Island UFO incident. The famous UFOs, that was 6 UFOs that flew over here. Just thought I'd take you guys along with me. This, my friend, the famous Mary Island incident. Right here. Look at this hat. My son's hat. He left the hat in the car. I thought, hey, I'm going to show you guys how my son's got good taste. UFOs, baby. UFOs. Over there. 6 UFOs were spotted. Before Roswell, people. Before Roswell. Think about it. If there's a copycat, it's Roswell. But listen, Roswell is connected to the Mary Island incident. The 6 UFOs that were here, the 9 UFOs that they saw at Mount Rainier. You can't see Mount Rainier because it's all cloudy. One of the 6 ships is the ship that crashed in Roswell. It's all right there. The proof is all there. But the problem is, people can't accept that they all want Roswell to be its own thing. So they can't accept it. They can't accept the fact that a UFO from here crashed in Roswell. They can't accept it. And, you know, people in the UFO community are supposed to have open minds. You know, they're supposed to be like, you know, there is a possibilities. But anytime you talk to somebody in the UFO community, no, they're separate ships. Really? You know that? So, again, I always tell this people on my channel, on my YouTube channel. So you're going to tell me there's 2 different alien races from 2 different planets that decided to come to Earth within 2 weeks. One crashed on Mary Island over there, and one will crash in Roswell within 2 weeks on the West Coast. Really? I mean, I don't know. I try to understand people. Like, so you're telling me you're not even going to open up the possibility that the famous crash here, 6 UFOs, but Eric, the ships are 2 different. Well, do we even have those ships in a hangar? Do we actually know that the ships are different? I mean, first of all, they're all stories. You have to accept that the stories are real, even in the first place. But, you know, you can't change people's minds, right? They're so stubborn. They're so stubborn to the idea of possibilities. We all know UFOs are real. I'm talking about UFOs from outer space. I'm not talking about unidentified flying objects like drones and stuff. So I'm talking about the ships itself. So we're gonna go down the bridge. So we're gonna go down to the bridge here. You know what I mean? So it's and the fun, like again, I'm not putting anybody down. But if you're into UFOs, you're into Bigfoots, you're into paranormal, the number one thing you're supposed to have is an open mind. And don't be stubborn to the stories that you live near. Because you talk to most people in Roswell, they're not connected because they got to have their own story. But the stories that, when they connect the stories together, people, that's when it becomes stronger. I mean, way stronger. Oh. It's almost like I want to slap some people in the faces. It's like, really, come on. And, you know, so I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission for all of you to open your minds. Think about a lot of these UFO stories that are connected. Because, let's talk about, let me see here. You know, Betty Hill, you know, alien abduction. If you believe that story's real. Who says that alien abduction is not the same alien race that was over here? Really? You know? Who says it's not? It's... everybody thinks somehow... I get it. There's billions and billions of planets, so we technically don't really know, right? We really technically don't know. But yeah, what? It's probably, my opinion, one main planet out there is the one that's exploring our world. So, you know, now, unlike America, I mean, like Earth, we got people who live on this planet that looks all different. So an alien race, they might have on the same planet the grays, the greens, the blues, you know. So, you know, who knows? All right, people, look at this view. Look at this view. That right there is the Mary Island. Actually, it's connected to Vashon. So, right in the middle here is where they saw the 6 UFOs. The ship came from the pier here, and it went over here. And that's where one of the ships had a malfunction, where it killed one dog, broke a kid's arm, and there were several ships who saw this. And then, now the story didn't say one crashed, but everybody knows it crashed over there. I mean, there's stories that the media says, and there's stories that you hear from the locals that there was a UFO that crashed over there, and there was a military presence that picked up the stuff. Some say one of the items they picked up was a dead alien. Now, of course, none of us could prove that, and even if, you know, and the government will never admit if they have such a thing. Like, well, why would the government hide that from us? Because what they can learn from it, what they can use for it. Listen, America, let's not pretend that we are the most kind country in the world, because we're not. We're evil. Our government is looking for any edge for world domination. It's a fact. So they're not going to give any proof of evidence of a broken ship, aliens. They're going to keep it all to themselves. That's just the way it works. That's how it goes. Just... So what about you guys? What do you guys think, man? You guys believe in UFO from outer space? People are like, well, you know, it'll take light years to travel here. Well, that's what the technology that we have here. We don't know what kind of technology that's out there. We don't know. Oh, there's the Des Moines Marina sign. If you can see it. Probably not. So, you know, there's theories about how you could bend the universe, bend like a portal. You know, I guess Star Wars, light speed. I mean, there's technology that if they could come here, there's technology that we just don't understand. I know, it feels like it's gonna pour down rain, doesn't it? So I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna jump up. See this? No, Nice thing right here. So like this. So we'll stand up here. All right. Let me see what you guys got to say. All right. You guys are all good people out there. All right. See a lot of good people are joining. So hold on. Somebody wrote, say hi. Oh, hello. Hello. So, alien race. Do they exist? Yes, they exist. To say we're the only life in this whole galaxy that just never ends, to say that somehow out of billions and trillions of planets, we're the only one with life. If this could exist, then of course another planet, another world could exist. Now, how advanced they are? Of course, that's the question that we're all asking. How advanced are they? That's the $1 million question. Have we been visited? Are we going to be visited? You know, there's all these great questions. Like, if we have been visited, why not show themselves to us? Why not talk to us? Why not share their technology with us? I mean, those are all great questions. I mean, they're all great questions, right? I mean, if they exist, how come they're not sharing anything with us? Well, so, you know, there's no right answer because at the end of the day, we just don't know. Now, if I'm going to take a shot at it, now think about this. You're an alien race, right? You're looking for a planet to check out, to, I don't know, maybe to talk to the whatever type of race is on that planet. You know, now if you go to Earth, right? Here's Earth. First of all, we're not one planet. We're divided by walls. Everybody hates their neighbors. Let's be honest. We're not one world. We're not one country. We're not one planet. We're all divided. We all hate. We're all in wars and fights. So if you're an alien race, think about it, people. What would you want to come to Earth? I mean, maybe they're here, but would you show yourselves to us? Knowing the fact that we'll probably do is want to kidnap you, to learn your ways, to see how we could use you as a weapon to defeat our neighbors. We are not one world. I mean, it's sad. It's so sad. And here we are worrying about, you know, fucking America building fucking walls with Mexico and Canada, and it's like, stop with the walls. We need somehow to become one world. Otherwise, why would an alien race want to come here and share us with things? The truth of the matter is, Earth is not ready for it yet. Not at all. Oh, look how peaceful that is. Look, just, nice and peaceful. Like any minute, it's just gonna come down pouring rain. But you guys get what I'm saying, right? You guys get what I'm saying? We're just not one world yet. I get so passionate about this because a lot of us, I feel there's a lot of us that are ready for it, but the majority of the people are not. They couldn't take it. They'll use an excuse to, well, I don't want to say excuse. We all know working for the man sucks. All companies, corporations cares about the mighty dollar. We know that. You know, so a lot of times a lot of us do wish that we could be taken away. You know, get off this planet. But we can't, as we speak. And I don't know what the answer is. Would this planet ever become one? Would we ever become to the point where an alien race would want to come here, that they want to visit us, will we ever become that? And the answer is, I don't know. Because corporations run this country. They run this world. Greed and money. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat. They just both have different ways on how they want their money for their own power and greed. You know what I'm saying? Republicans want to get the money from the poor. The Democrats want to get the money from the rich so they could be rich. I mean, it's all the same game. It's all about wanting the money. So why would an alien race want to do anything? You know, I mean, I hate to say this. For them to really try to change us, they would probably have to destroy a lot of stuff. Destroy the corporations, the evil people of this world, you know, before they want to come here. I mean, guys, I don't know if you're from America or not, you're watching me from America. I mean, look who we got running for president again. We got Donald Trump and Joe Biden. I mean, it's a joke. It's like we live in a comic book world. It's so crazy to fucking think about it. It's like we got the two worst candidates in the history of candidates running against each other, who are both out of touch with the American people. And I'm not trying to use age as a thing, but I'm sorry to say they're too old. They're out of touch. They don't understand us. What? I mean, if you're an alien race, who would you want president? They both want money. It's oh man, I'm not trying to get political here, but you know, sometimes I think about this. I think about this. I think of, if you're an alien race, what country would you go to first to even make an attempt to talk to people? You know, I always say the Canadians are the best people. The Canadians are the nicest people on this planet. I always say, go to Canada. Go to Canada. But the thing is, if they go to Canada, America's going to bust their ass in there, because they have to be part of it, because they actually have to act like they have to rule everything. So if you're an alien race, would you want to come here? The answer is a simple answer is, we all got to stick together in the community. All of us. Every one of us got to stick together. Because the change is going to happen with us. Sometime in history, something is going to happen. Something will. But it's going to start with us. So we got to keep believing and keep fighting for the truth. Because we know one of the biggest tricks that a government does is, if there was a modern day UFO crash, and it probably was, we just don't know about it. Say a UFO crash right there, right? The military will be here. They already put out the news, the social media, that it was a hoax, it was fake. Because the thing is, once they plant that something is a hoax, a fake, most people will buy it, and that's it. That's all you need. That's all you need to do. So we don't know how many real crashes we're having, because they're covered up so damn quickly. They get it off the internet. And the best thing to do is call people liars, because once you call somebody a liar and you know they're not, doesn't matter. Majority of the people have already bought into it. So covering things up are still easier than there ever was, even with all the cameras and things all out there, because now we got AI, right? We got AI. Now, we know, people, that you can fake things with the AI. We know that. But it also gives the government more power to say, oh, they faked that video with AI. They can use AI as an excuse now, too. So what do? You're just going to have to study. You're just going to have to research. You're going to have to keep at it. Because the truth is out there. It truly is out there. It's 100%, guys. The truth is out there. We're just going to have to band together, band of brothers, band of sisters, band of people, and fight for the unknown, fight for the truth. And guys, if you don't know me, if this is your first time ever seeing me, my name is Eric. A lot of people on my YouTube channel call me Gypsy Road. That's my host name, Gypsy Road. My name is Eric. I do a paranormal UFO Bigfoot show on YouTube. In fact, I have a kick-ass show today, 2 p.m. Pacific time. I got a person who calls himself the Paranormal Consultant. Got a guest on, so we're gonna find out from him. Like, you call yourself a paranormal consultant. Does that mean you help paranormal investigators, or is that just your title, your name? Like my show, Paranormal Highway. So that's gonna be a fun show. And by doing these shows, it's getting like one step closer to hearing people's stories to try to determine what's true and what's not. Because to find the truth out there, you have to do multiple interviews, multiple videos watching. You got to do multiple stuff, because that's the only way you're going to be able to determine what's real and what's not. Guys, just look at this view. I mean, isn't that gorgeous? Seriously, isn't that gorgeous? That's where 6 UFOs were spotted by boats. But again, you know, people hate politics. I get that. I get that. I'm sitting down for a second. People hate politics. I get that. But anytime you talk about UFOs and aliens and stuff, you have to talk a little bit about politics, because the truth of the matter is politics are involved, because everything's covered up. Because guys, we're not gonna learn the truth from Jeremy Corbell, people like them. Jeremy Corbell is what you called. He's like he's not a real UFO investigator. He's what you call a fake UFO investigator for the rich, for the middle class and rich people. That's all he is. That's all Jeremy Corbell is. He's just a complete fake. Every connection he says had the military, he doesn't. I've been in the military. I have family in the military. I have people high up in the military. They all tell me the same thing. He does not have the connections you think he has. Most stories he tells are false. He's stretching the truth because it doesn't matter. See, this is the thing that Jeremy Corbell has learned. It doesn't even matter how fake the video looks. The people who worship him are always going to say his videos are real. 100%. They're all going to say Jeremy Corbell's video is real. And that's all he needs. He just needs those people. Everything else, it doesn't matter. Because the people who believe that Jeremy Corbell tells the truth are people that have money to give him. He doesn't need my money. He just needs a certain percentage. So you're never going to learn the truth from a guy like Jeremy Corbell. Now you're asking yourself, well, how do we know we can learn the truth from you? And that's a great question, because you don't. Only thing I can tell you is I got nothing to lose. Listen, I'm not rich. I don't have $1 in my pocket. I do this because I love it, and I know it's fun, and the truth is out there. So, yes, I add a little entertainment into it. But I am just like you guys. I just want the truth. And I'm going to surround myself with people who I feel that are going to be truthful. Now, am I always right on picking those people? No. Guys, I had a person on my channel who faults a paranormal video. I had a person on my channel who there was a hand on the wall, and he said it was a ghost. Learning after I had the video analyzed from people and looking at it, it was his own hand. So yes, We are lied to all the time. But the thing is, once I learned he was lying, he lied. Did it on my channel. Was telling people that it was real. Once I learned, I never allowed him to come back on. Never allowed him to come back on. That's what I mean. We make mistakes. I made a mistake. I had a guy who falsified videos. He still does it. And what makes me sick about this person, also, he runs this fake Christmas scam that says he's donating all this money to people, and he doesn't. He keeps it himself. I learned that. We researched. But again, we all make mistakes. We learn from it and we move on. And surround yourself with people. So anybody who I surround myself with, I'm always gonna constantly learn about the person. I hope he does the same thing about me. Research me, research my records. I don't care. For me, I got nothing to hide. I got nothing to hide at all. But what I'm trying to get at is we all make mistakes. We all do. Where I thought I trusted somebody with the truth, finding out that he was falsifying videos, and he also stole UFO video clips and put it in his own. So that should have been a flag to me. But again, he's a good guy, right? And that's what happens to a lot of people, right? When, if you're friends with somebody, and even though you find out he falsified, you're like, he didn't really mean it. We start to make excuses for them. Make it like it's all right. So you could justify that person to still be a friend. But at the end of the day, you can't, people. You gotta let the frauds go. You gotta let the hoaxer go. Because we're here for the truth. We're here to find the truth. The truth is what's gonna set everything free. And you're not gonna find the truth when you surround yourself with people who are looking for any type of small evidence to benefit themselves so they can grow huge. Listen, I've been doing YouTube since, not like forever, but for like 6 years. In 6 years, I get about the same amount of people that are watching my show. I don't get 100 people watching me at once. But that doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter how many people I get watching. Because the people that does watch me, they watch it because they want the truth. That's what matters the most. A lot of people only watch stuff if it's popular. Sorry to say that, but it's true. They only watch stuff that is popular. And I see channels that they're 100% fake, but they get so many people watching the views and stuff. Why? Too many people like fake. And they know it's fake, but they play along that it's real. See, I don't want to be around those people. I want to be surrounded with people who, at the end of the day, wants the truth. Who wants to learn about the 6 UFOs on Mary Island. That's also part of Roswell. I want people to have open minds that want that. I want people to be open-minded. Right over there, there's a place called the Devil's Hand, where supposedly a portal. Some people say it's a portal from hell. Some people say it's a portal from another planet. I don't know, but that's a story, right? There could be truth to it, there could be not. I have had experience at the Devil's Hand where things have happened. My brother sat there when it was 50 degrees outside, started sweating. Is that just luck? Maybe. And again, you have to be willing to be ready for any kind of an answer. Even if it's an answer that you don't want to hear, you have to be willing. A good investigator, researcher, have to accept that most of the answers you're going to get are not going to be the answers you kind of want, but you have to accept them. But again, I tell this to all people. You can have thousands of pictures of spacecraft, UFOs. You can have thousands and thousands of pictures. You only need one picture to make it all true. You only need one. And that's it. You only need one. We will find the truth, people. I'm telling you right now, we will find the truth. You know, one of the reasons why I love this spot is sometimes you got to go with the gut feeling. I feel like sometime in the future, it's going to happen again. UFOs are going to come back to right here. I don't know why, but I just feel it. It's a gut feeling. The one day, it could be 6, it could be 3, it could be 9. But one day, I feel like they're going to return. They will return. Hopefully, I'm still alive when they return. Oh. All right, let me see who's all here. All right, look at these wonderful people. You guys are so awesome. Again, first of all, listen, at the end of the day, UFOs are real. Unidentified flying objects are real. It's all over the place. That's common sense. Ships from another world, my personal belief, they are 100% real. Not all the stories, of course. Most stories are fake. But UFOs are real. We are not the only life in this whole galaxy. And I feel we have been visited. But I feel we've been visited more just from one planet. I'm not one of those people who says there's like 5, 10 different races from 10 different planets. I think most of our invitation to this world has been mostly with one planet. Now, could there be multiples? Of course. But I'm just giving you my opinion. I feel most of these are from one group. So, I'm just showing you here, showing you there. Very exciting. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a view? The Puget Sound. You hear the birds. It's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting, isn't it? So again, guys, you guys gotta, I'm just taking my clocks. I gotta go back to the college area, pick up my kid. Just, guys, please, whatever you do, don't ever stop learning. Don't ever stop researching. And just like X-Files, don't trust no one. Double search everybody. Double search every video you see. Double search every picture. Listen to multiple people. You know, just don't watch one person and make up your mind on whatever footage you see. Look at multiples. Listen to different people's opinions. Because that's what a good person does. Listen to different people's opinions, because then you educate yourself on. So when you truly believe something is real, it's because you did everything you needed to do. I studied the Mary Island inside out. I studied it. I studied Roswell, and looking at all the evidence, what's out there, what they're telling us. And that's where I have come to the conclusion. I have done shows on this on YouTube that the Roswell and Mary Island are connected. They are the same spacecrafts. One of the 6 here crashed in Roswell. 2 weeks later, all on the West Coast. I mean, it all makes sense. It's all there, people. I mean, it's all there. It makes sense. Again, do your own research, but I'm telling you right now, the Mary Island incident. If you don't know the Mary Island incident, I got videos on my channel about it. You can YouTube it, because I know more people know about Roswell than Mary Island. A lot of people don't understand that the Mary Island had the first Men in Black ever recorded on record, ever. So just study it, just read about it, study it, and I guarantee you, if you study the Mary Island and you study the Roswell, you will see there's a connection between the two. You will see it. I guarantee you will see it. Just open your mind. Don't be selfish. Not selfish, but don't say no. Roswell its own thing. Mary Island its own thing. Guys, within 2 weeks, the first American T bomber somehow crashed, carrying a part from a UFO. Really? So your first time ever recorded, and this is true, that a T-bomber ever crashed on America's soil just happened to carry something from a UFO, and then the Roswells happened. Guys, the connections are there. It's there. You just gotta research it and admit to it. Don't be stubborn about it, people. Don't be stubborn. I'm telling you, they're related. A lot of these UFO stuff are related. It's just people don't want, I don't know what it is. They don't want their folklore story, their hometown story to be connected to others. But they are. It makes it even stronger. We all got to preach that. You know, I want to see more channels talk about the Mary Island and Roswell, how they're connected. We need the word out there because it is important. But Eric, it's in the past. But to move forward in the future, you gotta learn about the past. You gotta learn about the past. You gotta learn, you know, why would they cover it up? Why would they cover the connection? Why would the government do that? Because it makes the story too strong for them. It's easier to cover up stories when the individual stories, when stories starts to come together, they make it harder to cover it up. That's why they do it. Hoover himself, a connection that I had to the military, has saw some records that Hoover recognized that these two are probably, apparently what they wrote down is 70 to 80% connected. And they are. But to me, they're 100% connected. Now, first of all, that's even if you believe into the two stories in the first place. But people, they're connected. But again, listen, thank you guys for being here today. Almost every single day when I drop my son off at his college, I'm going to come right back here. I'm going to do a live show on TikTok. Almost every single day of the week. There might be a couple days I can't, but almost every single day of the week, I'm going to be doing a live show of TikTok from right here. And it's my job to convince everybody that Roswell and Mary Island are connected. And we're just going to talk. Now, today at 2 p.m. Pacific time on my YouTube channel, Paranormal Highway, I have Paranormal... Oh, my God, I'm forgetting his name. Oh, my God. Consultant. The Paranormal Consultant is coming on my channel, and we're going to talk about the paranormal today. Like, when you call yourself the Paranormal Consultant, does that just mean that you're helping investigators? And if you are helping investigators, how are you helping them? So it's going to be a fun show. It's a lot of show about learning. And even though if you're into UFOs and Bigfoot, and maybe not in the paranormal, it's always good to learn how other people investigate, because you can use the same type of tools on all your research. So please, stop by today on my YouTube channel, subscribe, and I guarantee you, my channel is about having fun, having open-minded people. You know, and again, that's the main thing, is to have fun out there. That's it. So beyond that, I guess I'll, let me see here. Hold on a second. I don't even know how to end it. Okay, how did I even end this? I thought there was an off switch. Let's see here. Is this it? Nope. Wow, I don't even know how to... There was an off switch right here. Nope, that's not it. Oh my God, this is crazy. Let me see here. Okay. Top viewers. All right, guys, but I'm seriously, give me 1 second. I gotta look at this closer. This is the most craziest thing in the world. I know how to turn this off. I've done it before, but it's like they moved the things around. So, real time. Okay. God. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm sorry about that. Guys, thank you for coming here today. I appreciate it. I love every single one of you. And I hope I see all of you on my YouTube channel today. Together, we will grow the community the right way with honest people. That's what we're going to be doing. Growing the community with honest people. I've been doing this I've been investigating for my whole life. I've been on YouTube for about 6-7 years. I'm experienced and I'm a great host. I listen to people. I have you guys being involved. So I'll see you guys later today at 2 p.m.